Hello, everybody. I am back with a brand new DC update. And we do have quite a few photos to look at just since yesterday. If Warner Brothers couldn't get any more ridiculous, oh yeah, things are happening. So let's take a look at a few things here. So the first photo I have here says Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom underwent reshoots last month. Confirms Patrick Wilson, who does play Aquaman's brother in the film and did in the first film as well. So this film is doomed. I'm telling you guys right now. I am sure James Wan could not be very happy with this whole situation, that they are trying to I don't know what they're trying to do at this point. They might as well just cancel this film altogether. I don't know. I don't think anybody's going to be excited to see this. I certainly am not. After James Wan's comments and Patrick Wilson and everything we know that Gunn has done, this film just is not going to be the film we were supposed to get. And that's a shame. Now, this I find absolutely ridiculous. It says DC Studios is reportedly interested in casting Asian American actors for the role of Batman in the DCU. Now, this is coming from InsideTheMagic.net. Now, this has not been confirmed, but several people pointed this particular story my way. And my feelings behind this, ridiculous. I, for one, am getting sick and tired of all the race swapping and all of the gender swapping crap that is happening with these studios. There's plenty of characters that you can utilize that are these ethnicities. Use them. You don't need to change current characters or characters that already exist. It's just getting old at this point. And this is something Zaslav said he was not going to do when he took over. And so, again, if this is true, this is more lies from David Zaslav and everybody involved. But we'll see where this ends up. I could tell you, with as popular as Batman is, if they don't put the right person in that role, it's going to ruin everything. So this story here, superherohype.com, says Blue Beetle star teases the film's DCU cameos. So the hype train has started with this. They're desperate because they don't want another failure. And this Zolo, his character, he came out, and said that there are going to be some DCU cameos in the film, but he wouldn't say who. Again, I think this is more lies to get people to go see the film, but we'll see. Maybe they're going to introduce Superman in that film. Maybe they're going to do some reshoots before it gets released. Who knows? But this is getting ridiculous at this point. There's more ridiculousness coming up with Blue Beetle that you'll see here in a minute. Here's part of it. Tom Cruise asked David Zaslav if he could watch Blue Beetle, and he loved it. Cruise called Angel Manuel Soto to tell him this is the kind of movie we need now. This is coming from the Hollywood Reporter. Oh my gosh. Does anybody believe these people anymore? I mean, seriously. Does anybody believe these people anymore? Does anybody believe the Hollywood Reporter? Does anybody believe Tom Cruise? We were lied to about The Flash, all the stuff that we were promised that didn't happen. And here we go again with this whole endorsement. This is ridiculous, people. Do we not see this at this stage? Come on. Now, this is something I just pulled a few minutes ago. For people who don't know, Prime Day, it's Prime Day today and tomorrow on Amazon. And they give out some pretty awesome deals. Now, I found this was freaking hilarious. These were side by side. Everyone talks about how popular the Batman was and how unpopular Black Adam was. But look at this. So the Batman, at the time I took this photo, only had 39% of the available stock was claimed. You look over at Black Adam, and at the time I took this photo, 96% was claimed. So again, this shows you Black Adam was more popular than they said, and I've talked about this in my videos. People were excited when Black Adam came out. It was definitely a step in the right direction. They announced Cavill was back. It had the highest gross of any DC film in years, I think since Aquaman, as a matter of fact. And it had great digital and physical sales, whereas these other films, like the Batman, did nowhere near as well with the digital or the home video sales. And that tells you something. Home video sales show you how popular something is more than anything else. And Black Adam was selling like crazy with that digital deal. Now, somebody pointed this in my direction today, and again, this is something that's ridiculous, and I'm going to point out the hypocrisy of the fandom again. It says, Vigilante returns, says James Gunn. DC chief James Gunn confirms Vigilante will return to DCU way before a second season of John Cena's Peacemaker premieres. Oh, joy. Oh, the joy. For everybody out there on my feed that complains that they ruined Superman, that Zack Snyder ruined Superman, that Zack Snyder ruined Batman because he wasn't truthful to the characters. Go look up, if you don't know who Vigilante is, go read some comics with him in it. This is a total bastardization of that character. Same with Peacemaker. This whole thing is a ridiculous ripoff, and this is what we can expect from James Gunn. James Gunn, no matter what he says, does not respect source material. So this is the last photo I have here today, and I don't know how much of this is true. I don't know where this came from. But someone said, let me get this straight. Snyder was hated on for including Batman and Wonder Woman in the second DCEU movie. But you MFers are going to get on your hands and knees for James Gunn including Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, and more in the first DCU movie. Supposedly, it says Superman Legacy, the movie that will mark the live-action rebirth of the DC Universe, has added 3 new actors to its cast, each of them playing a superhero with a long history in the comic books. Isabella Merced will play Hawkgirl. Eddie Gathegi will be Mr. Terrific. And it says Nathan Fillion will portray a Green Lantern, although not necessarily the Green Lantern. This is some crazy stuff going on here, people. And if they're going to include Hawkgirl, they easily could have included Black Adam in this DC universe. This just shows you that James Gunn wants his own sandbox, and he's going to do whatever he says. Everything that Zack Snyder was hated for, James Gunn will be praised for. Just watch by the media, by all the stupid people out there. I just, at this stage, I have absolutely zero hope for the DCU. I just don't have any interest in this. I'm still going to go. I'm going to go see the movies because I have to review them. But I have no interest in this universe. I do not have any hope that James Gunn is going to churn out anything that's going to be any hope of being good. I just don't understand this. It just doesn't make any sense. All right, so those are the photos that I've grabbed just since yesterday. And these things are going to come fast, and they're going to come hard over the next couple of years. And if you stick to my channel, I will be doing updates pretty much daily if stuff like this continues to fly. And I'll be covering all of it. Now, I am, as you guys can tell, I am utterly disgusted with what Warner Brothers Discovery is doing with DC at this stage. Everything from the casting, all the stuff that Zack Snyder was hated for, they're doing, the bastardization of the characters, the race swapping, all of it. It's all complete nonsense. This was everything that we were told was not going to happen, but instead it is happening. So, all right, so there's my update for the day. I do appreciate the support. There was another Blue Beetle trailer that was released today, and I haven't watched it to do a first, an actual trailer reaction on it because I did my second trailer reaction video today, and it was copyright stricken by YouTube, which means I can't monetize off of it, meaning the studio will get the money that my video makes instead of me. And if it comes back that that's what's going to happen, then I won't be doing trailer reactions in the future. It's utterly ridiculous that the studios would make the money off of the videos that I'm producing, that I'm spending my time to do, when they're getting free promotion out of it. So I did a Wonka trailer and reaction, and it got stricken down, but I posted it anyway, and I did end up refuting the claim because under fair use, which trailer reactions do have a good record of going through if you end up doing fair use, because it's specifically a trailer reaction. So we'll see what happens in the future, because I would love to do reviews and trailer reactions on all of those trailers going forward. I finally got my software set up for it, and I'm hoping to be able to do that in the future. All right, that's all I have for you today. We will see you on the next video.